Iron Fist issue number 5. I have been singing the praises of Lin Lai for a while now. Some people might have been listening to me, some haven't. I understand that. This is going to be a book that will either appease the masses of Iron Fist should have been this from the beginning, or destroy the idea of like, this is an Iron Fist that's important what Danny was. I'll say it again. I'll reiterate the thing I've been saying since the dawn of creation. Danny Rand is a character who is so open to getting rid of the Iron Fist power if it means somebody else would have it and be okay with it. So I don't hate that at all. What I do hate is how easily this story finds itself doing nothing. And it's a complicated end to this arc, but we'll get into it a bit. So we open up this book. Lin is like talking to Xiao Lao. The dragon's like, dude, you're a mess, you're unfocused, get your shit together, I chose you for a reason, start acting like a warrior, start acting like the Iron Fist, you're a capable man, do something, okay, wake up and do your shit. So when Lin wakes up, he's in the room with his brother, and his brother's like, you know, when Shiyu attacked and the sword was destroyed, I was buried in the rubble, it messed me up, it sucked, but I'm going to bring back Shiyu and I'm going to kill him. But we can do that together, brother. If you join me on this quest, we can be unstoppable. And immediately, Lin's like, I know you're lying to me, dude. Like, I know you are. So don't do it. First off, you're going about this in a very complicated way. And as he's explaining this to Fang, you see that our other heroes are outside fighting in the ranks. And, ooh, is that a good silhouette? I just love seeing Luke in a book. Luke's a character who should always have his own ongoing. The fact that he doesn't really sucks. But as they're fighting, you just see Lin's like, I know you're lying, bro. Let's just get this out, and if they fight. They fight. They just fight. It's kind of cool. I really like that Lin has no idea who Danny Rand is. I think that's fun. But you see, through the power of intimidation and a magical dragon talking to you in a dream, Lin can use all his power and he can summon it together. He's a man of two worlds. He is a sword master. He is now an Iron Fist. And when you combine both of those chis into one, you get the shards of a sword piercing through his fist and becomes an Iron Fist dagger, and he's able to fight away his brother with it. And I'm just like, dude, that is the coolest shit in the world. Please give me more of that. That's what we're here for. You're not reading this Iron Fist book because you want like some intense, deep philosophical thing. We want to see a man who has a dagger piercing from his wrist stab his brother. And that's what we're getting. And then all hell breaks loose. All of like Fang's evil creatures come to fight, but you see that the Bride of Nine Spiders and Luke were able to summon the Warriors of Kunlun, and Sparrow shows up, and she has a nice moment talking to Danny. Very fun. Again, Danny does look a little bit like Finn Jones. Whoever is the artist said, oh, we got to get that curly hair in effect and that stupid stubble, and it's working great. Working perfect, actually. I really like it. And you see Lin's like, dude, we don't have to fight. Just come with me. I'll help you. And then Fang just heads to Kunlun and locks them all in some other place, and he's going to take it over. And everybody's pissed. But everybody but Lin's like, well, this is kind of a victory. Like, your brother's going to do some weird shit. The Warriors will eventually get there and deal with him. Until then, I think we got some training to do, boss man. What do you think, Lin? You want to train with the old Danny Rand over here? I can teach you about every single thing about an Iron Fist, and I'll teach you how to be a cool dude. He's like, I guess, but I don't know. I mean, I have other teachers I'll need to talk to as well, and I know like Shang-Chi and White Fox, and maybe that's good. Maybe we'll do something with them too. But yeah, cool. I'm a sword master and an Iron Fist. And then Danny's just the old white teacher, and I am perfectly okay with that. No issues with that whatsoever. Think it's very cool. I know that sounded sarcastic, but I mean it. So here's where things get a little upsetting for me. Just a little bit upsetting for me. We opened up this book because the actual cover had Loki on it. Loki appears in the last page where he shows up when Fen is in Kunlun, and he's like, yo, dude. Like, the Temple of Shiyu's here. What are you up to? You doing something fun? You doing something crazy and weird and nostalgic? Cool. See what you got, bro? And he's like, okay. So they have history. Okay, that's a fun thing. And then with all of the warriors trapped at a Kunlun probably forever until we can open it up again in another book, we just see Fang is going to wreak havoc on the city. And you're like, oh, this was a 5-issue mini. That's a weird place to end it with everything bleak. But Lin Lai being like, I guess I'm going to be trained by this old white dude. It's kind of a weird place to end it. But I guess that's a thing you could do. But here's the thing. The book ends and we're getting an Axe tie-in, so an Avengers X-Men Eternals tie-in. Iron Fist is getting a tie-in to that book. Is this just the next chapter of the book and we had to reset it to a number 1 to fit in with Axe? How does this new character we introduced as the Iron Fist mantle for this story tie into the larger picture of whatever Axe is? I'm not reading Axe at the moment, I'll read it all when it's done, but I'm just like, I don't like the way that sits. It reminds me very much of like Wonder Girl when Yara Fleur's story got canceled because Trial of the Amazons had to pick up. I don't like that. I don't like that. It upsets me. But I guess we'll see what happens. I'm not convinced this was a great ending for the book because we don't have an announcement for a continuing Iron Fist story after this, just this tie-in to the Avengers event. I guess he's just going to appear in other places and the Kunlun's just ruined? With Loki for some reason? Why is Loki here? What story does this serve for him? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's an interesting ending. Not the most satisfying, but the artwork is very fluid, very Last Airbender inspired. The characters are great. Anytime Danny and Luke appear in a book, I just feel vindicated for loving them forever. So that's a good feeling to get. Just kind of wish things picked up a little bit. You know, would be cool. Would be kind of cool. But Iron Fist issue number 5, I am going to give a 6 out of 10. Now, thank you guys for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check them out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.